Hey y'all, I hope you're doing well. All right, I am popping on to tell you about how I'm kind of working with this new client of mine. And he is an ultramarathon runner. He's got a lot of really great goals. He wants to get faster at the half marathon, marathon distance, and then like apply that over into ultra running and do some pretty big ultras in the years to come. Okay, and so it's exciting. That kind of reminds me of when I first started out doing this. So yeah, here we go. Um, so we've had one session together, and we'll be meeting again here in about 2 weeks. So um, I will show you this. I'm going to cover up his name, but like this is a roadmap here. Okay, and when you first start working with me, then we write down problems or maybe like symptoms or like different issues that you're having that relate to life or running. Okay. And then we look at realistic goals, and then we look at the objectives. So, like, how are we going to reach these things realistically? And so I wanted to share some of the things that we're going to be diving more into. Now, we've been having some back and forth email conversations. I've gotten some like papers from him with his paces and all sorts of like mindset and mental wellness stuff on here. So things we're going to be kind of like looking at more, keeping an eye on as we work together, help him nail these goals. Okay. And this is a long-term client. His goals, it will take a few years to get there. So, we're going to take it one thing at a time and just roll with it, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, so looking at like, say, the getting faster sort of goals. Okay, so we're looking at doing a time trial, like once every 2 or 3 months, do a time trial, see where he's at. But obviously, we're going to have proper run training. I'm not a running coach, but I'm an assistant running coach, and I've been working with a running coach since 2020. So I know some things about that, but I would definitely recommend him to like go work with a running coach or to I would assist that in some sort of way. But anyway, yes, looking at that proper run training, the strength training, the nutrition, all the things that go along with it, and making sure that it's being done properly and sustainably, safely, all of those things. And we'll be looking at habits, so healthy habits. You can think of Atomic Habits, the book by, what's his name? James Clear. Yeah, that's it. So Atomic Habits. I like to bring in, gratitude, happiness, whys. Like, why do you run? Why do you want to run that fast? Why do you want to run that far? Like, that kind of stuff is also really important when it comes to digging into these kind of goals. Same with what other mental strategies? Mental imagery, mindfulness, disassociative and associative focus, strategy skills, journaling, all that good stuff. Running is not always about just getting faster. You need to also do other things too that can help you with your goals, such as getting faster. And then what other things I have written down for us? Wait. Oh, yeah, I'll mention that. Okay. So as far as the ultra marathons go, like I said, we have some goals that are more long term. Okay. We'll be digging into training essentials and mental toughness strategies and things that ultra runners can do. We'll be looking at resources, videos for, maybe it's Pain Cave or things that elite runners don't do. And then other goals such as like increasing confidence, so maybe that looks like emotional freedom tapping or we're looking at strength-based worksheets or strength inventory. What else? Positive characteristics, positive self-talk, talking about the failures, the successes, even the small wins. The small wins are really important for us to think about. Positive affirmations, remembering, writing down the things that people have told you over the years that are really positive and encouraging and uplifting. So, talking about those things with him, and just self-care, work, life, training, all in general. How do those things go together? Like we're athletes, yeah. Preparing for an ultramarathon and all these other big goals, it is a ton of work. We are 24-hour athletes. Okay, so we're going to be talking about managing, feeling overwhelmed, getting the to-do list stuff done. I wrote down I have a priority matrix that I'm going to show him. We want to also keep his values and the things that he wants to focus on up in front as well. I know that when we are training, say, for something that's 100 miles, there's not much time for other things because we're so busy getting in all the things we need to do these really long races. So that, and then talking about weight loss. Now it's like he knows that I'm not a weight loss coach or anything like that, but as a licensed professional counselor, one of the areas I specialize in is eating disorders. So we're going to make very good health-driven decisions. Maybe we're looking at making peace with food, looking at habits and decision-making around food, satiety and hunger, mindful eating. I love doing mindful eating. Sometimes I actually do mindful eating with my client. We'll sit down and we'll have a little 5-minute snack together and do it mindfully. It's fun. Types of hunger, reasons why we're hungry, and then looking at negative thoughts around food, anxiety around food, stuff like that. If he has any of that, I wrote down a bunch of ideas based off of just what we chatted about during the first session. Maybe body image, fueling to support training, not under fueling long runs. Lots of runners do that, especially ultra runners. We're going to get that right. Just in general, improving relationship to food. And so that is, I think I named everything, at least for now. I always, when I'm working with someone, it's flexible. I can go back. We go back. We're very we communicate, we collaborate. Oh, I can't say the word. You know what I'm saying? We're collaborative. Okay. The whole roadmap, the whole thing, it can change, but, everything is pretty solid. And, so that's, what it's like working together. These awesome things that I get to do with this new person. And that's all I wanted to share, guys. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. If this sounds like something that you want to work on with me, reach out. Let's talk about it. Let's look at your goals and look at what I have and see if I can help you in those areas at all. All right. Take care.